Great move, Thomas Chabot scores!
He bursts over the Panther line, White to the net, shoots, and he scores!
Here's Tkachuk, right in, scores! Balzer's a handoff to Balzer's, going to the net, scores!
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_. For all updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app on the App Store and use your promo code SensTalk. Save $20 off your first purchase. Now, tonight's game is between the Ottawa Senators and the Montreal Canadiens in the Bell Center in La Belle Province in Quebec. Going to this game, the Senators won last game and are trying to make it a little winning streak. Meanwhile, the Canadiens trying to snap a little bit of a losing streak, trying to get back on track after a 5-2 loss to Columbus last night. So to line up tonight, same lineup, Brandstrom out, and as well Bobby Ryan. He has checked into a player assistance program. Has not been specified of why he's checked into the program, but we wish Bobby Ryan nothing but the best. Moving forward, we hope you get the help that you need, and Sens Army, Sens Talk, and everyone else, myself included, is behind you in your recovery process. There's thoughts and prayers, and only positive thoughts and vibes going your way to Bobby Ryan. Great person, met him personally. Hope you get better soon, Bobby. Let's get into the game. So firstly, Vladislav Namestnikov got into a huge collision with Cale Fleury in tonight's game. He was out, lower body injury, did not return to the game. We'll probably get an update sometime the next day or two. Let's get into the game now. Starting goaltenders, Craig Anderson for your Ottawa Senators, and Carey Price starting a back-to-back now for the Montreal Canadiens. Played last night against the Columbus Blue Jackets. He's starting again now against the Ottawa Senators. We go to the first period where Ottawa gets dominated by the Montreal Canadiens. They were outshot in that period 12-3 on a 4-minute power play in the first minute of play. High sticking call against Victor Mete. I think we got outshot on our power play 2-1. We absolutely got dominated in that first period, but after that, Ottawa started to get some ground and play much better, but they did not start right away in the second period. 44 seconds in, they got a power play in the last minute of the first period. Continued to the second period. Nick Suzuki pots home his 6th of the year, the first of the game for the Habs. On the power play from Deneau and Gallagher, Anderson sprawled, and Suzuki had a wide open net to deposit his 6th of the year. 1-0 Canadiens. That was their lone goal tonight. The Senators have taken over. Pajot on a goal, his 10th goal in his last 10 games, tips it home for his 13th of the year from Tyler Ennis and Mark Borowiecki. So firstly, a couple stats here. That's 10 goals in his last 10 games for Jean-Gabriel Pajot. It is as well 9 goals in 20 career games against the Habs for Pajot. He also leads the league in goals in November. So this kid, 26-year-old John Gabriel Pajot, firstly, re-sign him. Secondly, on fire as well. Ennis, primary assist on this goal, made the goal happen. 6 points in his last 8 games as well. Mark Borowiecki has 9 points on the year. His career high in the season is 11 points. He has 9 points, not even a quarter of the way through the season. So that's pretty impressive on all three fronts there for all three goal scorers there. We move forward now to the third period where Ottawa looks a little shaky, but Craig Anderson keeps them in it, beast mode, playing like his old self, making some very important stops. We go to overtime now, and after Gallagher is robbed by the glove of Craig Anderson, Brady Tkachuk uses his speed, sprung loose on the breakaway, and beats Carey Price 5-0. Your Senators win 2-1 in overtime. Sens win it, and they have a little bit of a winning streak going. They have now won 2 in a row. They're 7-3-0 in their last 10. They're 10-11-1 on the season. Brady Tkachuk, his 8th of the year from Chris Turney and Nikita Zaitsev. A thing of beauty. One of the highlights of the career for sure for Brady Tkachuk, scoring an overtime game winner in the Bell Center to shut the Montreal Canadiens fans up. Your Senators win 2-1. Now, if I'm a Canadiens fan, I'm a little concerned. This is a game the Habs should have won, and especially with Carey Price in it and the domination that the Habs did have in tonight's game, it's time for a little bit of concern for the Canadiens, especially with Byron and Drouin out. I'd be concerned if I were you, Habs fans, if you're watching this video, because you need the points, and these are the type of games that might bite you in the butt later on in the season when the playoffs really get close. The Sens have now won their last 6 out of 8 games. They're 9-5-0 since starting the year 1-6-1. And guess what, Sens Army? The Senators are 3 points. I repeat, 3 points out of a playoff spot. With this win as well, the Senators are 1 point behind the Leafs with the game in hand, and they have now moved over the Tampa Bay Lightning, the lowly Tampa Bay Lightning, a point ahead of the Lightning in the standings. Ottawa is 3 points out of a playoff spot. I want the first overall pick. That's the goal this year, but I'm just stating facts. Ottawa, 2 wins away from being in a playoff spot tonight. That is, I can't believe I just said that. That is remarkable. So let's get to the Sens-Ottawa Army very soon, but wow. Ottawa is knocking the doorstep for a playoff spot. Shots on goal, Ottawa got dominated in that first period, 12-3. But after that, Ottawa made the shots even, 14-11 in the second period, 9-9 in the third, 1-1 in the overtime, 36-24 the final. The shots looks overshadowed. The shot total gets overshadowed by the fact that Ottawa played a solid second, third, and overtime. However, Ottawa, the first period, makes this stat look lopsided, even though after the first period, Ottawa actually played a very good game. Faceoffs, Ottawa lost the battle by 5, 31-26. Power plays, Ottawa. Power play was terrible tonight, went 0-3. And the Canadiens, on one opportunity, got their lone goal tonight, 1-1. Hits for 27-31 in favor of the Canadiens. The third star of the game, with the lone goal for the Habs, Nick Suzuki with a goal. The second star, 4-7-0 in the year now, improving his record to 4-7-0. 36 shots he faced, 35 of them with numerous big stops he said no to, a 972 save percentage. Easily his best game of the year. Craig Anderson, playing like the old Craig Anderson, just a fantastic game for him. And the first star with the game-winning goal, Brady Tkachuk, getting in the heads, rent-free of the Canadian fans and players, and getting the game-winning goal. Now let's get to the Sens-Ottawa Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. So the Sens-Ottawa Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, brought to you by SeatGeek.com. Download the app in the App Store or use the promo code Sens-Ottawa and you will save $20 off your first purchase. Is as follows. For fourth place with 6% of the vote, Anthony Duclair, all over the ice, numerous chances, a couple big stops off of Duclair off of Carey Price. Duclair, another solid game after a 3-point performance last night in the Motortown City in Detroit. He had a couple nice dangles, creating some offense. Did not get on the score sheet tonight, however, could have easily gotten on it numerous times. The third star of the game, 8% vote, Jean-Gabriel Pageau. That is 10 goals in his last 10 games. He is on a tear right now, getting the first goal of the game for Ottawa. Pageau, the Hab killer, obviously he scored in Montreal. The second star, surprisingly, he did not get the Sens-Ottawa Star of the Night. 40% of the vote, Craig Anderson. He's the reason the Sens won the game. 35 stops on 36 shots, 972 save percentage, 4-7-0 on the year. Anderson, his best game in a very long time. This is the old Craig Anderson, the one that we've grown to love. He had a solid game. Surprised he didn't win the Sens-Ottawa Star of the Night, but definitely deserved 2. First star of the game, deservingly so. Brady Tkachuk, 46% of the vote for the Sens-Ottawa Star of the Night with the game-winning goal in overtime. Breakaway, Brady Tkachuk. That is, a memorable moment for Brady Tkachuk and Sens fans, as that goal will be inked in the heads of Sens Army for quite a long time. That was a beautiful goal, and just it's special to see our young star just put an end to the game like that. He just had a fantastic game, and that goal was something else. It's just a memory. That's why we love hockey. That's a memory we will not forget for a long time. Nigel Sherman said that Tyler Ennis should have been mentioned. Did not have space for him, but he did get that primary assist. That's 6 points in his last 8 games. So Ennis, another good game. So there's your mention for him. Besides that, the Sens win 2-1 in overtime. They're going to make it 3 in a row when they face off against the New York Rangers on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So see you then. Ottawa, like I said before, 3 points out of a playoff spot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if they can make it 1 on Friday. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at Sens_. For live days of the games and of course breaking news, please like us on Facebook at Senstalk, add us to the circles and go plus Senstalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video with Circle stuff. Please check our website at SenstalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com, or download the app in the App Store and use our promo code, Senstalk, and you will save $20 off your first purchase. Thank you for watching. The Senators 2, the Habitants 1. I'll see you Friday. Go Sens go.